Hello, I'm TheNerdySteve and welcome to my movie review channel. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate you liking, commenting, or subscribing. Today we'll be reviewing Boots Riley's I Love Boosters in one take. So, let's go. Corvette is a booster, someone who steals clothes from a store and sells it at a discounted price. Christy Smith, a designer whose clothes are getting stolen, publicly denounces these boosters. This galvanizes Corvette to increase her operations. But how far will she go? You will never be able to guess. I've only seen trailers for this film, and the basic premise of the story was all I knew going into it, and that is definitely for the better. The film takes you on a journey, and the less you know, the better it is. So like usual, I'm not really going to be spoiling anything specific in this review. Early on in the film, you get a sense of how whimsical I Love Boosters is. Maybe fantastical, maybe surreal, maybe a combination of all the above and something else entirely. This is really important because it sets the expectations you're going to have as a viewer. The movie takes some bizarre turns, but it works because of how early on you're introduced to absurdity. I immediately was able to trust the director because there is a vision here, and I was able to go on this ride. And it's a ride. You spend 2 hours with these women as they try to accomplish their goals through outlandish hijinks, and it's a worthwhile adventure to watch. What makes the movie work, though, are the performances. Everyone excels here. Each performer knows how realistic or how ludicrous each line needs to be delivered and are able to thread the needle when needed. It was a joy to watch. Keke Palmer does a wonderful job as our protagonist, Corvette, and really grounds the movie. Her performance is just so masterful. If any of her lines felt off, the entire tone and style of the film begins to crumble. It hinges on her strength and choices, and it paid off. My biggest criticism of the film is a technical one, and it's that there was a lot of dialogue lost to me. There's a scene that does it on purpose. I'm not talking about that. But there was a lot of background noise or music that made some lines inaudible. And maybe it's just me and you won't have a problem, but it was hard to ignore in certain, albeit short, segments of the film. And the movie doesn't get that sprawling or large, but it does have a lot of little story tidbits, and I don't think everything wrapped up in a satisfying way for me. Nothing was really disappointing, but I wish it ended on a more cohesive note. Overall, I Love Boosters was an incredible ride. It was hilarious and engaging. It is so briskly paced, the film keeps you on your toes in the best way possible. This movie has such a specific point of view and aesthetic that it's so easy to fall in love with. I think the biggest compliment I can give a film is that I want to see more by its director. And now I have Sorry to Bother You on my watch list. I'm TheNerdySteve, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe and comment below to tell me how right or wrong you think I am. Have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.